all of you are showing at this point of time. So for all the people who are attending this session and this mastermind, after this mastermind, we have created a community where through which we share updates that are happening in the Gen AI space with everybody who is completing this mastermind. So that is the bonus that all of you have unlocked. I'm going to be going ahead and sharing the link of this community on the chat right now. You can all go ahead and join this community right away. This is your first mid-session bonus. All that you have to do is I've shared the link on the chat. You can go ahead and join the community. What's going to happen is every week, thrice, you will be receiving AI updates from us. Now, as soon as you join the community, make sure you do step number 2, which is to turn on the notifications so that whenever an update is put out on the channel, you will also get a notification and you can go through this update. These updates could be in the form of resources or they could be in the form of videos as well that you would be getting access to. Now, I have added one more bonus for a lot of people here. As I was looking at the poll, I saw that a lot of you are techies who probably write code. Now, if you are a techie, a software engineer, we are planning something very, very cool and we have created another community. This is primarily for all of the techies, right? People who write code. I will go ahead and share the link of that as well, primarily for all of the engineers, all of the techies to go ahead and stay updated. So if you are a techie, you can join both of the groups or both of the links that I've shared on the chat box. But if you are a non-techie, click on the first one. And once you do that, make sure you turn on the notifications so that you're always updated with every post that we go ahead and put up. Now, if you think this is helpful for all of you to stay updated in this space after the mastermind, give me a heart as a reaction. As all of you go ahead and join these groups, give me a heart as a reaction if you think this is going to help you stay updated all throughout. Wonderful. And all the engineers, make sure you're joining the second link. Might not be very relevant for all the non-techies, but all the engineers should certainly go ahead and join the community that we have created for techies. Wonderful. Now, before Vaibhav comes back and takes over, there's also one more activity that I wanted to do with all of you. Primarily because a lot of you here, I know, are trying to build your own personal brand. We spoke about, why it is important for people to focus on building their personal brand and also thought leadership by going ahead and talking about everything that you are learning and implementing in the Gen AI space. A lot of people have done this previously and started getting a lot of cold outreaches as well. So what we have done here is we have built out a crazy tool without writing a single line of code that is going to help all of you go ahead and put out a post mentioning that you're participating in this intense 16-hour AI mastermind. Would you all want to go ahead and see this AI tool that we have built out, which is going to help you make a post? And this entire tool has been built without writing a single line of code. Would you all want to see a glimpse of it and go ahead and use it as well? Give me a thumbs up as a reaction if you want to go ahead and see what this tool is and what it does to be able to help people go ahead and make a LinkedIn post. Wonderful. Let me show this to all of you very, very quickly. Now, this is the ability that all of you will have as you learn how, these tools, how these AI models work, and how you can build tools on top of these AI models as well. What you see here is a LinkedIn post generator that we will all now use to go ahead and make a post on LinkedIn. And you will see how this tool creates unique posts for each of us. And all of this was built without writing a single line of code. So it asks for your profile image, and I will very quickly show you why it is asking for an image as well. As soon as I share the link of this tool, all that you need to do is go ahead and find your image from your desktop or laptop, enter your full name, your job role. I am an AI strategist add out skill. I'm going to put that in. And what am I most excited about? Well, I'm most excited about the community that I am participating in the mastermind with. And then I click on generate LinkedIn post and image. And there is an AI model that is working at the backend, writing this beautiful post for us. And once this post is written, you will see what is going to happen with the same image that you have uploaded right here. If you think this is cool, give me a heart as a reaction. All that I did, I opened this tool, I went ahead, gave my picture, gave my full name, my job role, and my company. And you can see that in the post, it has taken down information from what I have already given. This is the ability of building products without writing a single line of code. I'll go ahead and share this link with all of you on the chat right away. You can all use this very quickly to create a LinkedIn post. Take this pledge on LinkedIn, because people who have done this previously have gotten a lot of inbound traffic with others asking them what is it that they learned, asking them to go deeper into some of the things that they learned. And this is going to bring a lot of thought leadership to you. Once this post is created for you, all that you need to do is click on copy text here. Once you click on copy text, you can also click on download image. That will automatically download the image. You go to your LinkedIn profile, click on this section called start a post, drag and drop this particular image over here, and you can simply go ahead and paste the entire post that you have copied from there, and you can go ahead and post it from here directly. So this is something that I would want all of you to go ahead and do over the next 1 minute as Webhub comes back. I'm loving the reactions, but now it's time for all of us to go ahead and make those posts on LinkedIn. And once you do that, we will also check a few of these posts, comment on these posts, like these posts, so that you get all of that traction to your profiles as well. Perfect.
All
Okay.
right. So
I see
Funny,
Vaibhav
how's it
coming
going?
back. Yes.
Should we resume?
I think we can resume. And folks, this is an activity that you can do over the lunch break as well as we take that.
What
But
activity?
just so I just showed them the tool that we built for people to make a
Oh, the
LinkedIn
LinkedIn
post as
post.
well. Yes, and I wanted to show this tool to give them the visibility that these kind of tools can be built today without writing a single line of code. Because what we are entering now into is the section of tools.
Guys, the crazy part, this is what an AI generalist all about, right? To solve a problem. Funny literally built that tool out without writing a single line of code, and is going to show you his wizardly of building products without code in the second session. If that was a surprise, sorry for spoiling it, Funny. But he's going to teach you how to build products as well towards the end of today as well. So make sure you don't miss it. Yes. Awesome. Let's get right inside of it, shall we? Okay, perfect. Let me quickly share my screen. Okay. Is my screen visible? Funny?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Perfect. 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 So, guys, like we said, right after I come back, I took the break, and the 5 minutes does help because I've been talking for 2 hours straight, right? As I come back, we end today's day for the next 1.5 hours talking about bunch of crazy AI tools and the right use cases for all these tools at this point of time. Okay, you guys ready for this? Drop in a heart. Drop in a heart if you guys are ready for this, and we will get started right away. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Awesome. Okay, building the AI toolkit. Now, guys, here's the thing. I will recommend you. There are some requests that I have for all of you people. There's a reason why I'm not showing the name of the tool to begin with. Okay. The reason why I'm not showing you the name of the tool to begin with is because a lot of you people will actually jump onto the tool, and a lot of these tools can actually crash when you jump onto these tools directly. And that is why I've been staying away from sharing these tools right away. So the way we will go about is, don't rush to sign up during the session. You will miss the flow of learnings. All the tool links will be shared towards the end of today, end of the session, any which ways. Sign up after the session is what I would recommend. But I have asked the team to share the links of the tools right after I reveal them, right? So my team will say the tool number one, this is what the tool does, and the link of the tool will be shared with you people in the chat, and I'll keep the chat off. So all the links will stay on the chat, but towards the end, we will also give you a document to be able to use all the tools yourself. I'll request you, even if you're able to understand the name of the tool, please don't jump onto them and use them right away. Okay, that is what my request is, because I don't want the tools to go down, because these tools are not designed to take so much traffic right off the bat. With that being said, this is what we're going to do right now. We're going to build a solid AI toolkit that lets you break down your complex tasks on a daily level into simple ones. Things like productivity, research, slicing and dicing the data, absorbing things, presentation, how to build presentations, building distribution, and some fun stuff as well. The first one that we're going to go into is productivity. And the first tool that I'm going to talk about is a voice AI tool that makes all your apps 4 times faster. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Let's say I come to ChatGPT and I need to type a prompt. Instead of typing a prompt, right, I use this tool called as Flow. I'm going to share the link of this tool where I can literally speak things and it will type out on my behalf. For example, something like this. You are an expert digital marketer, where and I want you to write a very good ad copy for the digital marketing audiences to attend the generative AI workshop right now. Guys, you will be able to see this box here, right, with this mic icon that is coming on. And now whatever I'm saying, AI is going to pick that up and going to type it out here as well. It's coming on because of the tool that I use. Okay. Nowadays, I don't type much. In fact, the moment I close this, right, you will see most of it will be typed out. My bad. I moved the mouse pointer, right? This is what we just typed out by just talking to it. You're an expert digital marketer. I want you to write a very good ad copy, digital marketing audience to attend the generative AI workshop right now. Or let's try one more thing, right? What am I doing here? Instead of typing, guys, I've just forgot typing, by the way. I just use this voice to text for everything today, and it's life changing. Again, I just click on command and space bar. I set up the screen, I set up the shortcut the way I want. And the moment I do that, right, everything that I speak is converted into text. In fact, it's formatted into something like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, with nice little formatting as well. If I speak something like this, let's say I close out this. And look at this. It just typed it out all for me. If you think this is crazy, drop a heart. Not just that, it can do a lot of other crazy things as well. For example, every time when someone, let's say I have to drop my LinkedIn profile every time, and I have to type out the LinkedIn profile. Now I don't have to type my LinkedIn profile. I just tell the AI tools, my LinkedIn profile. And you know what? It just typed out my LinkedIn profile instead of me typing it out, because I've saved it as a shortcut. Or, for example, support email. Look at that. Just I said support email, it was able to fill all this information up all by itself because I've set up a shortcut. So I'm able to use voice to be able to type literally 10 times faster, and I'm able to fill in information. All of this is happening because of AI. Funny, do you want to drop the name of the tool in the chat?
Yes, Vaibhav, just doing that.
Guys, the name of the tool is called as Whisper Flow. And I've shared the link. Funny has shared the link of this tool as well. This is the tool. Okay. It's crazy. You can install this tool on your Mac, on your Windows, on your mobile phone as well. Right. And here is Whisper Flow on my computer. You can see everything that I spoke, right, is converted into text right here. And it's all saved right here. In last 24 weeks, I have used 102,000 words. And I've been typing at 175 words per minute in terms of voice. If I have to type, I can only type 20 words per minute. And I told you, right, there is something called as snippets. The moment I said my LinkedIn, it automatically filled this URL. The moment I said support email, it automatically filled this up. So you can add any of the number of snippets you want right inside of this app, and you can get started using this app. This is a super incredibly powerful app which allows you to basically go ahead and leverage this app to get the most out of your productivity. And that, my friends, is called as Whisper Flow, and the link has been shared. It could be a little slow right now because a lot of you people must be clicking on it, and that's exactly why we share all the links towards the end. Okay, we will be sharing all the links towards the end, or else it's going to take a little bit of time for it to load. But anyways, the link has been shared with you guys in the chat. This is what we will do for every single app that we will cover. The next app, by the way, do you like the app? Was this hack helpful? Now, all of a sudden, everywhere, Windows, Mac, your phone, you can just use your voice to type 10 times faster. Very, very life changing. Okay, moving on to the next thing that I want to talk about, and that is summarizing emails and replying to your emails instantly. You see, I know for a fact a lot of you people face this problem where, let's say, you have landed on an email which is very, very long. For example, right, this is an email that I got from Harvard. They've invited me to speak in their conference, right? And Rumi has reached out to me. I responded to this email. It came in back in April. So it's very old email, obviously, right? But I completely forgot to reply to this email. And there's a thread that is running on this. And I don't even remember what this email is about. Now, if you are on Gmail, a magical tool exists that a lot of people don't understand or don't even know that it exists. And it is called as Gemini on Gmail. If you tap on this button, right, this sidebar opens up and I can say, could you quickly summarize the email thread for me and tell me what is on the email and what are the actionable items here? So you see how I used Whisper here to just type out. And you know what? Gemini was able to go through the whole email thread and was able to tell the email thread is an invitation to Harvard Ventures to Web of Sicily to be a guest in their podcast. And Web of Sicily needs to provide Rumi Nagpal with dates and times in April that works the best for him to record a 30-minute podcast. Well, the invitation was in April and I didn't reply to it. So I can say something like, I want to craft a reply to this email. So what can I say? Could you please craft a reply to this email? Firstly, apologize for not responding to this. And could you say that I'm available in October or November as I'm traveling to the US? Actually, I could shoot a podcast because I will be in the Bay Area. So I can visit the campus and shoot the podcast directly in October or November. But I will get back with the dates very soon. And apologize for not responding for so long. You can see this. I used Whisper to just say what I want in the email very quickly. And you know what? Look at this. Gemini is able to write the whole email. And with one click, I can insert this email right inside of this. There you go. You see, Gemini wrote the email here. I clicked on this insert button. It inserted, my bad. It inserted the whole email as well. There you go. And I can quickly click on send and the email is done. It's crazy that a lot of people don't even realize. Guys, if you like what you're seeing, drop in a heart. Imagine there's a huge email thread and you don't know the context. You don't even know if someone mentioned your name because there are literally 50 threads in that message. You can quickly say, was I mentioned anywhere on this email? And Gemini can quickly go through it and can tell you what needs to be done. How crazy is this? And for this, I don't even need to share any links with you people because this is on literally every Gmail account out there. You can use this directly on every Gmail account, even if you have the free account right now. Awesome. Now, let's move on. I told you there are 15 tools that we'll be covering and it's going to be mind blowing. So there's a lot to cover. So we're going to move fast. Okay. The next thing that I want to talk about is now that we have summarized the emails with Gemini, the next thing that I want to talk about is what if I tell you we can get AI to chat with a YouTube video? Yes, you can chat with a YouTube video. Get AI to watch the YouTube video on your behalf, summarize everything for you, and you can literally talk to it. For example, before I tell you the name of the tool, right? This is a Chrome extension, by the way. And it has a very generous free version as well. So you can literally use this tool for free for a very long time, right? And the tool essentially is works something like this. Let's say I'm on YouTube. Okay. This is a podcast that I recently did with a friend of mine named Ganesh. And he runs this podcast called as Think School. He runs this YouTube channel called as Think School. And I did this podcast. It has like 1 million views, almost 850,000 views. And you know what? It's 1 hour, 40 minutes long. And you don't have the patience to watch this podcast. What could you do? Because you can see this little E button right here. This is a Chrome extension that I have installed. And I will share the name of this Chrome extension very, very soon, right? What it can do is if I open this sidebar, right, it could literally, I can click on one button and can summarize the whole video. I can click on one button and I can start chatting with the video. Let me show you. If I click on summarize this video, what it will do is it's an AI agent. So what it will do is it will go through the video, watch the video on your behalf. Look at this. It's catching the key moments from the timeline right now. It is summarizing the scripts and visuals. So it's literally watching the 1 hour, 40-minute long video on your behalf, understanding what is inside of it. We'll get all the information because for us, it will take 1 hour, 40 minutes. But for AI, maybe a couple of minutes, right? Turning minutes into must knows at this point of time, right? You can see it is able to analyze. Now it's turning minutes into must knows. So essentially, it is acting like a very smart consumer of content, consuming all this stuff. It's going to take a couple of minutes. It's because it's like a 1.5 hour video. And very soon, it's going to give us a quick summary. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Drop in a heart emoji if you think this is crazy. The whole thing was summarized. The whole video was summarized for us in a few clicks. And you know what? I can ask follow-up questions. Something like, can you tell me the tools that were covered in the video? And you know what? Because it has watched the video, it can quickly skim through the information. Look at that. All the tools that we have spoken in the video is right here. And here it speaks about something called as Zapier. I can say, can you tell me about Zapier that's covered in the video? And you're literally asking doubts, specific things about the video right here. Okay. Where was this spoken about? I can literally ask questions like this. It's talking about Zapier right now. Now it's literally talking about where it was spoken about and how it was spoken about as well. Give me the link. It can do all this good stuff right here, guys. Look at this. And I click on this link, it will directly take me to that same second as well. Isn't this insane? But the same tool doesn't only work for YouTube videos, but it also works on articles. What do I mean by that? Let's say you're watching, you want to read, if you're a geek like me, who always want to learn more than everybody else. And there is this research paper by Claude, which came through, which is tracing the thoughts of large language models. It's a very complicated technical research paper published by Anthropic, which is like ChatGPT, right? And I don't even understand this language, but I want to know what is spoken in this paper. I want to know what it means, but I don't understand the language. What do I do? Well, I use the same incredible tool again, and I can quickly say, chat with the page. And you know what? Just like it was able to watch the whole YouTube video, this tool can also read the whole article on your behalf. And look at that. It read the whole article on my behalf, and it's like, I've read the page, ask any doubts you have. I can say, could you explain me what is in this paper like I'm a 10-year-old so that I can understand? I don't understand technical language. So explain me in non-technical language what this paper is all about. There you go. I've entered the question about the specific article. So right now, what am I doing? I'm literally chatting with the website. And here it comes. The paper is about understanding how smart computer program called Claude thinks and solve problems and and everything around it. Now, there is one other cool thing that this app can do. If you guys are active on LinkedIn, because this is this powerful Chrome extension, it also has the ability, for example, there is this LinkedIn post, and I want to drop a comment on this. This powerful AI tool also has this ability or the feature to drop comments automatically using AI as well. Okay, it takes a while for it to load. For whatever reason, it has not loaded yet. So I can just do a refresh. Sometimes it doesn't load, guys. So you just have to click on the refresh button. My bad. I don't know why this is popping up. And there you go. You can see this. There is something called as AI reply that has come in. If I just click on the button, it's again coming from the same app. I click on one button, it automatically will write the whole reply for you and I can insert it. Look at that. It read the whole LinkedIn post by this person and wrote a reply for us all using AI. And all of this is done by a single tool. And funny, do you want to share the link of the tool in the chat? By the way, guys, the tool name is called as Emily AI. Meetemily.ai. That is the tool name. You guys can go and the link has been dropped. You guys can sign up, but I will recommend you guys to do this slightly later. Once you go to meetemily.ai, you can click on add to Chrome and there's a Chrome extension which you can install on your computer and start using this tool everywhere you need to. Right. And you can see this. This is what Emily brings in. This sidebar is a Chrome extension that comes in, and you will be able to leverage the power of this AI tool right then and there by using something called as Emily. And the link has been shared. And guys, we will share links to all these tools with you guys towards the end, so you don't have to worry. Okay. And of course, right, there is also a coupon code. If you guys want to get 1 month of free trial, we have worked with the Emily team to give you 1 month of free trial. So Funny can share that towards the end with you guys as well. So, but you don't need the pro account. Actually, the free account is more than enough for you guys to play with it. Right. But for that, we will share that in the document so that you can use that towards the lunch break. Okay. Awesome. Moving on. Now, this is a huge problem for a lot of people. This is a huge problem for a lot of people. And what is that? You know, there are too many meetings for all of us to attend, and we don't have enough time. Let me just close out these windows very quickly. We always have too many meetings to attend, and we don't have enough time to attend those meetings. What if we could get AI to attend meetings, Zoom, Google Meets, and everything else on our behalf? Wouldn't that be awesome? What if we get AI to attend meetings with us, take notes, and tell us what happened in the meetings so that we don't have to take notes ourselves? Wouldn't that be awesome? Well, that is possible today, right? And the tool that we use for this is something called as Fireflies. And I'm going to talk about the tool very, very soon. Okay. This is what Fireflies is, right? I'm going to share the meeting link and look at this. All the meetings are right here. And I can literally open up any meeting and it will show me what was covered in that meeting as well. And in fact, not just that, it will also go through the past meetings and can give me a summary of what is supposed to happen in the future meetings as well. And for whatever reason, if I'm not able to attend the meeting, it will attend meetings on my behalf as well. Now, I cannot show you a lot of internal things inside of this because they are all private information of my meetings. But the name of the app is called as Fireflies AI. And Funny, you can probably drop the link here, right? This is Fireflies AI, guys. And this tool integrates with your Google Meets, with your Zoom, with all the apps out there. It can integrate with all the apps out there. And what it can do is, if this AI agent is on your calendar, it attends meetings on your behalf automatically. It goes and joins the meetings on your behalf, even if you don't attend the meeting. That way, AI can take notes on your behalf, and you can literally see what happened in the meeting, even if you didn't join, and you're always up to date. Go ahead and play with this after during the lunch break, maybe, or towards the end of the session today. But folks, is this helpful? Drop in a heart. Fireflies AI is my favorite tool, one of my favorite tools. I've been paying for this tool for the last 2 years. But all of these tools have free versions as well, which is more than enough for you guys to get started. All right. So you can play with all of them on the go as well. Now, that is the tool that I wanted to quickly talk about, which is the Fireflies AI. With that being said, Let's go on slightly deeper right now. You know what? AI has a lot of superpowers. What do I mean by that? A lot of people don't realize this, that AI can literally read things from images. And I'm not even kidding. It can literally read things from images. For example, let's say you come across this complex dashboard. You see this dashboard and you're paranoid. And like, what the hell is this dashboard? I don't even know what this is. How do I understand what this is? Well, you know what? What I do every time I look at complex dashboards like this and I don't know what to make of it, I just take a screenshot. I go to ChatGPT. I drag and drop this image inside of ChatGPT, and I say something like this. You are an expert data analyst. Go through the screenshot of a dashboard that I've attached to you. Scrutinize the dashboard to the minute of the detail and tell me what are the top conclusions out of this dashboard so that I can present that in my meeting and get some brownie points, some hidden traits. And also explain me this dashboard like I'm a 10-year-old so that next time I could read this dashboard all by myself. This is the kind of prompt that I just gave. Again, I use voice to text like you saw. I click on the send, the image is out there. And you know what? AI is smart enough to do something called as OCR, to read through the image and can give us a very good answer. Right? I can just skip it. For whatever reason, it threw an error right now. Whenever it throws an error, right? It's very simple. You just click on retry. And ideally it should work. If it's not working, there are other apps which can do this same thing as well. I'm going to do the skip. Okay, there you go. It went through the whole dashboard, guys. It went to the screenshot that we have attached right now. And look at this. Top conclusions. Brownie point materials for your meeting. Right? Strong cash flow position. Healthy balance sheet. Efficient payment cycle. Current ratio, profitability, and all that stuff. And explain like your 10-year-old is what I asked AI to do, right? It's explaining me. Imagine you run a lemonade stand. People owe you money. Receivables is 6.6 million. These are customers who drank your lemonade but hasn't paid yet. How cool is this? Explain you like you're a 10-year-old so that you understand everything about this dashboard that you just attached. I attached a very complicated dashboard. I just asked AI to explain me this dashboard like I'm a 10-year-old. And here comes the whole explanation. You owe others money. These are suppliers who bought lemons from, who you bought lemons from, but haven't paid yet. How beautiful explanation is this? And it says, good news, you're owed much more than you owe. So people need to pay me more money than I need to pay money to people. And it does all that good stuff right here and it's explaining you everything. So every time you're stuck with something and you don't know how to solve it, my strong recommendation is just go to ChatGPT, drag and drop the image, and you will get the answer that you want. Very, very cool stuff, right? Now, with that being said, I want to show you something even more exciting. And this time, instead of showing you a different tool, I wanted to show you a workflow. Remember level 2, where I told you that AI or leveraging the power of AI is all about using workflows. So I wanted to show you a workflow which will help you to prepare for an upcoming interview. How many of you guys would find it interesting? Drop a heart. Drop a heart. How many of you guys would find it interesting? Where I literally teach you how to apply for jobs faster and also how to crack interviews faster, all using AI. Yes? Okay. Let me quickly find a job role for that. Okay, I found something very interesting. Just give me a second and I'll just get a hang of my resume as well. Okay. Yeah, you need your resume for this. Okay, I got it. Okay, this seems to be like an interesting job. I found this job which says marketing manager developers at OpenAI. It's a job at San Francisco. Okay. It's a marketing manager job at OpenAI. OpenAI is a great company for everyone, for developers. This is great. And I want to apply for this role. And you know what? I have my resume handy with me as well. Here is my resume. This is my resume. And this is the job role that I want to apply for. So what do I do? Well, this is what I would It's something called as AI workflows. That is what we're going to do at this point of time. What do I mean by that? We're going to use something called as chained prompting, guys. Okay, we're going to do something called as chain prompting, and I'll tell you what happens in chain prompting. In chain prompting, we give AI multiple prompts, one at a time, to get eventually the best output out of AI. Okay, so let me show you how this actually works. Let me go to ChatGPT and I'll be like, you are an expert when it comes to marketing roles, and you're a career advisor. I'm gonna upload my resume with you, and as an expert career advisor specialized for marketers, can you quickly summarize my resume for me? That is what I say. I've just entered the prompt. It's just loading, so let it fill in the prompt for me. Okay, for whatever reason, Whisper is taking a lot of time. Looks like a lot of you people have jumped into Whisper right now. Wow, something went wrong. So I'm going to try it again. Okay. I can look at this, guys. When a transcript fails, right, I can go into flow and I can just click on retry transcript. Sometimes it fails, but once we click on retry, it kind of works most of the times for me. But let us see if it works this time or not, or else I'll just type out the prompt again. Okay, let me just type out the prompt again. Okay, for whatever reason it has not worked. So let me type out the prompt again. You are an expert, you know, uh, career counselor. I'm going to share my resume with you. Can you quickly go through the resume and summarize the resume for me? All right, here it comes. This time it works out great. And what do I need to do is just attach my resume right here that I just showed you. Here's my resume. I just attached it with AI here and I click on send. Now you'd be like, Vaibhav, why are you asking AI to summarize your resume? The reason why I'm asking AI to summarize my resume is because AI needs to understand what is inside my resume for it to help me out. So I said, you're my expert counselor. Go through and summarize my resume. Here it summarizes the whole resume. Great. Now I'm going to get AI to rewrite the resume for me. What am I going to do? I'm going to be like, because you are an expert career advisor, I want you to rewrite my resume for a specific job that I'm going to apply. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share the job description of the job that I want to apply, go through the job description, look at my resume, rewrite my whole resume in a way that it is more optimized for the job description that I've shared with you. Don't make up new things, but reword the things that I already have on my job description so that the application tracking system or the ATS of the company that I'm applying for a job selects my resume. That is what I say. And I'm just going to say, here is the JD. Guys, I'm going to share prompts, all these prompts with you. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just copy this job role. Right? Because ChatGPT already has my resume. I just copy the job description right here. And here it comes. The whole job description has been pasted. And I just said, rewrite my resume for the job. Folks, look at that. Drop in a heart if you think this is crazy. The whole resume is being rewritten for the specific job role that I'm applying. Insane, right? All I need to give right now is job descriptions, and it will keep rewriting the resume for that specific job description. Now, let's say you use this resume to apply for the job. And let's say you have an interview next week, or let's say you have your interview on October 15th. Okay. You have your interview on October 15th. So, what would you do? You have to prepare for that interview. But you know what? You got AI to rewrite your whole resume. So, you actually don't know if AI has made stuff up. So, I want to prepare for my resume. So, and I want this career counselor to help me. So, what I'm going to say is, hey, thank you for giving me the job description. I've been selected for the interview. But you know what? You literally rewrote my whole resume. So, can you give me a table with all the skills that the job description needed, but my resume didn't have, and list them all Also give a priority score for each of the skill set on how important they are from a scale of 1 to 10, and give the whole output in a table. And in fact, for every skill set that I need to level up before my interview that I have in a few weeks, I also want you to tell me explicitly how I could level up or how I can upskill for those specific skill sets as well. Give me the whole output in form of a table so that I'm well prepared before the interview and there are no gaps. Guys, did you just realize what I did? I just made AI my career counselor and I said, compare the job description, compare my resume, and tell me the kind of things that I need to learn before the interview. And here comes developer marketing, gap in resume, how to level up before the interview, developer content, API and developer tools familiarity, developer sentiment and feedback loops. These are all the things that are missing in my resume. Okay, this is the gap in my resume and how I can level up before the interview. How crazy is this? This is like we have a career counselor right with us all the freaking time. Now, let me take this to the next level. Let me take this to the next level right now. What we're going to do is, let's say you're prepared everywhere. You have done all the preparation. Now you want someone to do an interview for you and you don't know who can interview you, like a mock interview, so that you're better prepared. You don't want to lose your chances with OpenAI, do you? What do you do? How do you go about it? Well, I could simply click on this voice mode right now and make AI my interviewer. Let me show you how I go about it. I click on this voice mode, which is right here. Hey, act like my interviewer. You know the job description, you know my resume. I want you to act like a very, very difficult interviewer of OpenAI who is interviewing me for this specific role and ask me really, really difficult questions so that I'm better prepared for the interview. Also, ask me questions one at a time, and towards the end, give me a report on how I can do better. Let's go.
Absolutely. Let's dive in. I'll be the tough OpenAI interviewer and you can be you. All right, let's get started with the challenging one. Fabev, let's say we're launching a brand new OpenAI API feature next month aimed specifically at developers who are skeptical of AI tools. How would you approach building a marketing campaign that not only educates them but also wins their trust and gets them to adopt it? And feel free to go into detail.
I think one great idea that I can do for a new API that you will launch would be actually doing a hackathon where I could give away like a $10,000 gift prize for someone who builds the best product using the API. That would automatically attract a lot of developers to build a lot of products and build a lot of proof of work for the API as well on the internet, which automatically drives adoption using network effects as well. And of course, right, we give away $10,000 to the winner. So that excites a lot of people to participate globally as well. Something like this I've done back at Uber, and I think it works great.
All right, that's a solid start. Let's push a bit further. Follow-up question 2. Hackathon's a good idea, but let's say this.
Guys, did you just see what I did? If you think that was insane, drop a heart in the chat. I mean, drop a heart in the reactions. We just got AI to read our resume, rewrite our whole resume for a specific job description that we got, become our career counselor, and tell us where all the gaps exist in our profile. And not just that, we got AI to do our mock interview as well. We did all of this end to end. And you know what? You can do all of this with basic chat GPT. And the best part, this is completely free to do. That is the real power of using AI the right way. Awesome. Guys, have a quick check right now that I wanted to do. From a scale of 1 to 10, how is the session going on for you guys? From a scale of 1 to 10, how is the session going on for you guys? Crazy, 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 crazy. Awesome. you as possible, right? With that being said, let's move on to something even more crazier, right? The next thing that I wanted to teach you is something absolutely insane, okay? And that is a lot of people actually struggle with, with AI today. If you have a product, you can convert that into an ad. And a lot of people have no idea how to go about this. As a result, there is an app that I wanted to show you, which is absolutely wild. Okay. And that is, let's say this is a product of yours and you want to sell this product. For this, you want to make creatives. I can simply take a screenshot of this product, come to this tool, right? Come to this tool. This tool, I'm going to share the link of this tool as well, is an incredibly powerful tool with a lot of AI features inside of it. Okay. I'm right now using the free version of this tool, right? You can see free member right now. And there's a bunch of things like AI image extender, product photo shoot, background replacer, photo enhancer, and a bunch of things, right? Insane things it can do. I don't want to spend a lot of time showing you every single thing, but let's say product photo shoot, because I want to build a product photo shoot for that product. I can select this. I can click on the browse. I can literally upload the image that I have right here. You can see it's uploading the image. And once I upload the image that I just got, right, AI will be able to analyze that image. Look at that. It's loading the design right now. AI will be able to analyze the image and literally build insane pictures, like as if someone has done a product photo shoot. I made a mistake by showing you the name. By mistake, a lot of you people looks like have jumped onto the tool already, because of which all of a sudden has completely slowed down. But let's hope it works out eventually. This is the problem. This is why I don't share the name of the tool. But this case, by mistake, I went to the next slide and looks like a lot of you people are smart enough to catch it and you guys jumped on it, right? And here it comes. This is the image. Everything is right here. And I can literally explain how I want. Let's say I want this image to be placed. I can just say, let AI decide as well. And I can click on generate. Or I can literally explain, I want this product to be placed in a classroom or whatever, and it will be able to generate as well. But I said, let AI decide. I want to see what AI can come up with. And you know what? AI will analyze this image, understand what's on the image, also think about what all places can this product be placed in a smart way, and will literally give out product photo shoot images for you in just a second. Look at that, guys. Look at that. If you think this is insane, this is AI just generating this image with the products that we have just created. And if you like something, you can click on apply to your board, right? And you know what? You can change the design styles as well. You can, it's like a Canva after this. You can add text as well. You can magic write. You can do all that good stuff. You can add shapes and do all that good stuff on this canvas board as well. It's pretty cool. And like I told you, right, this is just one part of the app. There are a bunch of other things in the app like AI image extender, product photo shoots. Looks like a lot of you people have jumped on this app. As a result, that literally the app has slowed down right now, right? It's not even loading all the images because that's exactly what I told you. But anyways, guys, funny, let's share the name of the tool right now. Guys, the name of the tool is called as Photo AI or Fort AI. Like you guys can see this Fort AI, and it's an incredible tool which is backed by best companies out there like Nvidia, Geo, and all of that. And it's very, very cool. It has a lot of tools inside of it. Anything when it comes to images, this is a very, very good tool, and we use it inside of a company all the time as well. So go ahead and play with it. The link has been shared, but not right now. I want you guys to learn right now and play with the tool later. Okay. And we will share the links of all these tools with you guys any which ways towards the end. But let me also give you a very clear heads up because I don't want to be lying to you people. This is a company that I have personally invested. I'm an angel investor in this company, and I don't want to hide it. But I'm not sharing this app because I'm an angel investor. I'm sharing this app because I really like the app, right? And I want to be very, very upfront. Of course, right? Naukri, right? InfoEdge, Naukri. Naukri is also a company that has invested into this company, but I am also an investor in this company because I really like the product. But I wanted to be upfront with you guys so that nobody should feel that I'm promoting this product because I'm an investor in this idea. It is not that case. I think it is a very good app. That is why I'm showing you guys. Okay. With that being said, let us move on. Awesome. Like I said, the name of the tool is Fort AI. Now, the next thing that I wanted to talk about is about building distribution using AI. Guys, all of us know one thing very, very clearly, and that is with AI coming into the picture, building is very easy. Building your followership, building your distribution is one of the most important skill set in the in the era of AI. And one of the most powerful platforms when it comes to building a distribution for someone like you and me is actually acing the game of LinkedIn. Now, if we want to build a lot of followers, create a lot of content on LinkedIn, and use AI to be able to do this, I wanted to show you a super tool which can really help you when it comes to building content creation and everything around using AI. And before I share the name of the tool, let me show you the power of this tool. Okay, this is how the tool is. It has a bunch of things. It has analytics, which shows up the analytics of your LinkedIn profile right here, right? It has settings where you can change your profile and whatnot. It has something called as post generator. Now I can directly come to the post generator right now. I have come into the post generator at this point of time on this app. Okay. I don't want you guys to see the name because you will break the app for me and I don't want that to happen. I come to post generator and the crazy part, I can literally upload a YouTube video and it will be able to convert that into a LinkedIn post. I can upload a PDF. It will be able to convert that into a LinkedIn post, right? It's crazy what it can do right now. So let us say I want to create a LinkedIn post about AI updates. Okay. Okay, or this new update called as Nano Banana. This is a video that I created some time back.
Sundar Pichai just wiped out millions of jobs.
Okay, so this is a YouTube video that I had created some time back on a new update of Google called as Google Nano Banana. It's a 13-minute video, right? And I want to convert this video into a LinkedIn post because I talk about a bunch of use cases in this video. You can see this on what you can do with Gemini and Nano Banana, right? We'll share the link of this YouTube towards the end if you guys want to watch the YouTube videos as well, right? But what I want to do is I want to get AI
because you're truly one of a
I want to get AI to convert this into a LinkedIn post. As a result, I can come to this tool, right? Click on generate post from YouTube video in this case, and just paste the YouTube URL right here. And once I do that, I'll tell you what is the crazy part about this tool. Because it's a tool specialized for writing LinkedIn content, it has a lot of formats inside of it, which are great formats for viral LinkedIn content. In this case, right, I can see learning insights, lesson from mistakes, personal experiences, tool recommendations, all and everything, right? I can literally select a format. Let's say 5 lessons I learned from, or five things that you can do. So this is a very good format for me to convert this YouTube video into. It's a viral format. Once I select this format, I can say use this post format. And I can add some instructions if I want to, and I can simply click on generate. And you know what? It will use the YouTube video, watch the video on our behalf, fetch everything around it, use this viral format that often goes viral on LinkedIn. And guys, look at this. 5 lessons I learned from testing Google Gemini 2.5 Flash Image Nano. Mind-blowing AI that's changing the game forever. Lesson 1, the power of perfect blending. And it came up with the whole LinkedIn post right here. A YouTube video, a viral LinkedIn format leads to a viral LinkedIn post as well. Of course, I can edit this post if I want by making changes inside of that instead of directly posting it. And the best part, right? Look at this. I can only also click on something called as check score. And you know what? It's going to analyze the whole LinkedIn post and it will tell us, does this post have the potential to go viral or not? Which is crazy. Look at this. It says it's a 5 out of 5. It has very, very high chance of going viral. As a result, it gave us a score of 5 out of 5. And not just that, on LinkedIn, it is literally showing the preview of what people will see. Look at this. It's a 5 out of 5 as a score for the LinkedIn post. And not just that, it's giving me a preview of how it will look on mobile phone, how it will look on tablet, how it will look on desktop as well before a users click on see more. This is everything that you need. Of course, right? I can schedule the post or I can directly publish the post as well. How crazy is this? And you know what? The other crazy thing is you can also convert this into a carousel. I can just give a LinkedIn post. It can convert this into a carousel as well. I can drop voice notes and can convert that into carousels as well and LinkedIn posts as well. But I'll tell you one other crazy thing about this tool before I share the name of the tool. One other crazy thing about this tool is that you all know content inspiration is very, very important. If you're able to create content similar to something that has already gone viral, there's a very good chance your content could also go viral on LinkedIn or any platform for that matter. As a result, this crazy platform also has something called as content inspiration, where I can simply tap on viral posts, and you know what? It will basically fetch all the viral posts on any topic that I want to create. Let's say if I search AI, it will automatically fetch all the LinkedIn posts on AI that has gone viral. So you can take inspiration from it and create your own LinkedIn post similar to this. Let's say you want to create a LinkedIn post similar to this and take inspiration from this viral post. I can simply click on repurpose. I can again select post formats. I can select any format that I want, right? And I can click on generate post. So this tool takes the format, takes a already existing viral post, understands it, converts that into a format that you like, and rewrites the whole post for you so that you can also go viral. Of course, you can open this again, edit this out, and directly publish it as well. So guys, this is the tool that I wanted to show you, which is a super tool if you want to build distribution on top of LinkedIn. Do you guys want to know the name of the tool? Funny. Let's drop the name of the tool right now. And guys, the name of the tool, which is a super tool when it comes to LinkedIn, is called as Supergrow. Okay, that's the name of the tool. It has a generous free trial. You can play with it. Good tools in life cost you money. They all don't come for free. But yeah, it has a free trial. You can play with it. If you like it, of course, you can pay for it. I'm not affiliated to this, but I personally use this tool. As a result, I thought I'll show you. By the way, I know a thing or two about LinkedIn because I have about 500,000 followers on my LinkedIn. So I know a thing or two about LinkedIn, and I've been using this tool for a couple of years now, right? And the link has been shared. But don't worry, guys, we will share links of all these tools with you end of today. You don't have to worry. You don't have to click on these tools right now to go to it. We have listed down all the tools in the chat, but we'll also share a document with links to all the tools for you people as well. So you don't have to break your head. Okay. That was Supergrow, my friends. Now, moving on to the next one. Awesome. Next comes research. What do I mean by research? Obviously, right? You basically, one of the biggest use cases when it comes to AI is about having the ability to spend time to research a lot of stuff on the internet, read up hundreds of articles on the internet to give you back solid information back. And you know what? AI is very, very good with it. And a lot of these AI tools have incredible features called as deep research, which has the ability to read hundreds of articles on your behalf and give you great outputs. For example, right now we are on Gemini, which all of you people already know about. And Gemini has this incredible, option. When I go to tools and I select deep research, I can drop a prompt like this. I'm interested in gaining a comprehensive understanding of coffee landscape in India. Can you provide in-depth analysis of the current state of the coffee market? And I've asked it a bunch of questions. What is the overall size and the growth rate? What are the major players? Is there a potential for new businesses? What are the various channels out there? What type of coffee products are most popular in India? The cultural and regional differences. Are there recent innovations? And so on and on and on. I can ask all the questions that I want. I can just do a deep research. A deep research will involve AI to go and read hundreds of articles on the internet with a chain of thought. So it will think, it will read on your behalf, and can give you a comprehensive report. Something humans would easily take maybe a week or 10-15 days to be able to do. And the same deep research also exists in this tool called as Perplexity. On Perplexity, if you jump to deep research right here, right, and click on the send button, it can also do extensive deep research on your behalf. Of course, it's going to take 5 to 10 minutes to do the whole research for you, but it's going to read a lot of stuff on the internet. Look at this. Gemini has started to read up a lot of stuff. And it can do a lot of research on your behalf to give you all the information out there. So every time you have to research about all right. So folks, can you hear me? Looks like for whatever reason I was kicked out of the call and brought back. Can you
No,
guys hear me now?
we can
Funny.
hear you well. Yes.
Okay, for whatever reason I was kicked out and I'm back again right now. Okay, cool, awesome. Thank you. Funny, where could you hear me till?
I was able to hear you till the point where you were showing perplexity.
Okay, cool, got it. Give me a second. Let me share my screen again. Okay. So what I was telling you guys is for deep research, right? You can use Perplexity, you can use Gemini, you can use ChatGPT deep research as well. For example, right? Perplexity just did the deep research. It went through 20 different articles on our behalf. It went through all these steps to read about stuff, and it finally gave us the answers that we want. Anytime you want to go deeper into any of these things, right? Deep research is an incredible tool for just that. Okay. In the same way, Gemini Deep Research can also do some crazy stuff. But you know what? Gemini Deep Research can take up to 10 minutes for it to do research. Look at how many articles it is reading. Look at the number of YouTube videos it is watching. Look at this. It's just crazy. If I change this to sites browsed, right? It has already researched 115 websites, guys. It's humanly impossible for us to go through so many websites, but because it's AI, it can do all this good stuff all by itself. And it's going to analyze all these results and it's going to give us the output as well. And this, my friends, is called as deep research. Let's give it some time. Let it do its job. Perplexity was quicker, but it did only, limited searches. Gemini can do a lot more. Right? As it's doing, let us leave it right there. And we will come back to this in some time when it comes to research and AI. Google Gemini Deep Research, Perplexity Deep Research are incredibly powerful. Okay? Now, let's say, like I said, right, you can use Perplexity or Deep Research, or in fact, ChatGPT Deep Research as well. Now, let's come to a small marketing use case, right, which is running a quick SEO audit. Now, a lot of people will like SEO. I don't really need it because I'm not a marketer. Again, you're forgetting one thing, my friend. You're all gearing up to become something called as an AI generalist. And for you to become great AI generalist, you can pick up a lot of skill set across the board. So even if you're not a marketer, by using the right AI tools, you can leverage the power of marketing. All right. And when it comes to anything around SEO, one of my go-to tools is called as Right Sonic. Okay. Funny can share the link of the tool because I've just opened the tool already. Right. But this is the tool, and it's gonna, you know what? It's like an AI agent. It's like an AI agent for SEO. For example, I could just say, could you go through my website right now, which I'm going to share below, and do a quick SEO audit and tell me what kind of things I should improve on my website to improve my rankings on Google search? Right? And you can see this because I said website, it automatically filled in outskill.com because of Whisper. I can just send this activity right now, right? And it can literally do every research it needs to do, and it will be able to come up with a very extensive report. And not just that, right? If I just go back, let it do its job, it can also write content. For example, if I go to content creation, right, it can literally create full-fledged up to 25,000 word articles by doing what an SEO person actually does. For example, if I select 10-step article here, click on start, you might be like, Vaibhav, why do I have to create an article? Well, this is also distribution. When you create an article on a topic, which is very, very good. When people search for it, your article shows up. As a result, your name shows up. As a result, when people go and type in Gemini or ChatGPT or anywhere else as well, your name pops up saying you have written an article like this. Let's say I want to write an article of how to not lose jobs to AI, a roadmap to become a AI generalist. That's what the blog article that I want to write, right? I can just select that and I can click on continue. I can select what kind of quality of article do I want, right? And it's asking me what kind of article do I want. I can say how to guides, and I'm saying analyze the web search to tell me what is the best thing to do, right? And then it will go on and on and on. Look at this. I have 21,000 words left, so I can show you something that I've written already. It can go on and on and on to give us the full article as well. Look at this. This is the article it wrote last time when I asked it to write something called as impact of AI on job security. 1847 words, 10,000 characters. It came up with this whole article by reading a bunch of stuff on the internet already all by itself, right? And that is essentially what a tool like Write Sonic can do for you. It's a power tool when it comes to doing anything with Google search or SEO or ASO or anything like that. I don't think there's a better tool than this when it comes to anything related to SEO work. So I strongly recommend you to check it out if you think SEO is something that you're keen on, and you should be ideally, right? Because it's very, very important in the space that we are entering as of today, right? With that being said, let us move on to the next thing right now. And that is something a lot of people will be very, very excited about. What am I talking about? What we're going to do next is I'm going to show you something which is going to change things for you. Literally. How you can learn something very, very technical, very, very quickly in a way that you can't even imagine. What do I mean by that? Let's say you have this super technical paper called as Attention is All You Need. It's a AI paper. It's a super technical paper, but it's a very, very important paper which has changed everything about AI. And you are a geek like me, or anything for that matter. I'm just showing you this as an example, right? It could be for your studies or whatever. You have all this paper and you don't want to sit and read about it. And you wanted a teacher, a good teacher, to teach you step by step everything. For that, you can use a tool like Notebook LM by Google. Now, I don't have to hide the name of the tool because you cannot, like break a Google tool, right? You can use a tool like Notebook LM and click on Create New. We just create a new notebook, and I can literally upload a website, or select a doc or upload a resource or anything for that matter, right? Either I can upload the PDF that I just downloaded, which is Attention is All You Need, or I could simply copy the URL of this, select website and paste the URL. Google will automatically import this URL. You can look at this. Or if I want Google to look up for more articles, I can just click on discover and I can say, read about the research paper, Attention is All You Need, the AI research paper. I just describe what I want about it and I can submit it. And you know what? Google will automatically use its search to fetch in a lot of documents. There you go. It has fetched in a lot of documents. I can simply click on import. Now, why am I doing all of this? Because this is my notebook. Now, once I've done this, right, I can do a bunch of things with AI right now. One is that with all these files imported, I can ask questions like, what is this paper about? And you know what? It can simply go through all these documents and give me answers about the questions. Look at that. So that I don't have to break my head. But you know what? It can do some few things which is absolutely crazy. The first thing is something called as audio overview. I can literally select audio overview. I can select the language I want. It could be in Hindi, it could be in English, it could be in any of these languages that I wanted to be, Telugu and a bunch of languages, right? And I can click on generate. Okay, what it will create is, it will literally create an audio overview in like 5 minutes. Now, to save time, right, I've already done this in some time back, and let me show you this. Right, I've already created the audio overview, and let me play this out for you.
Welcome to the deep dive. We cut through the noise, get you the insights you need today. We're tackling something huge in AI. The transformer architecture, you see its effects everywhere, right? Chatbox, translation, it feels like magic sometimes.
Guys,
But we want to look into
just
the
look
hood.
at that. The whole thing has been transitioned
Welcome
into
to
a
the Deep
podcast.
Dive. We cut through the noise, get you the insights you need today. We're tackling something huge in AI. The transformer architecture, you see its effects everywhere, right? Chatbots, translation. It feels like magic sometimes. But we want to look under the hood. What is this thing? So yeah,
Now,
today's
let's
deep dive.
say when you're watching, when you're listening to this podcast, which has been created from all the information that you have shared. So instead of reading, there's an audio podcast that you can listen to in a format that you enjoy. Let's say you have a doubt. What do you do? Well,
Is all
I can
about
simply click
the
on this join
transformer. It's
button.
the engine behind. Oh, our listeners got something to share. Let's hear it.
Hey, I'm not a software engineer. Do I need to know about this paper? Attention is all you need. What happened? Okay, let us restart the audio and ask the question again.
Welcome to the deep dive. We cut through the noise, get you the. Oh, wait. Someone wants to join. Hey, go for it.
Hey, I'm not a software engineer. Is this still relevant for me?
That's a great question, and absolutely yes.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this.
Even if you're not building AI models yourself, understanding the transformer helps you understand.
How your phone translates things for you.
Or why ChatGPT can generate such coherent text.
It's the engine behind so many tools you probably use every day.
So it's definitely still relevant for anyone curious about modern AI.
We cut
Guys,
through the noise.
Isn't that just insane? We are literally able to ask a question and AI is literally able to answer that question. In fact, I'll show you one more thing, okay? It also has something called as video overviews. And if I click on this button, which I've done some time back, it takes about, good 10 minutes to do it. It can literally create a video like this for us, a video lesson for us, something like this.
You know, every now and then, you right back to this one paper. See, it didn't just tweak old ideas, it completely threw them out and started fresh with a totally new way for machines to understand language. All right, to really get why this paper was such a huge deal, we have to talk about the problem it was trying to solve. Let's meet the villain of our story, something called the sequential bottleneck.
Guys, what you just saw is we got AI to watch and read through tens of pages of hundreds of pages of document, convert that into a podcast which we can listen, tap on one button and start asking questions to it. And not just that, it can hold the whole thing can be converted into a video overview with presentations. So that the presentation would be there and then there'll be an audio overview which you can listen to just like a teacher who is teaching you one-on-one. Isn't that absolutely wild? And the best part, the whole tool is free to use. The whole tool is literally free to use. How crazy is that? Right? Awesome. Now that you learned about Notebook LM, let's move on to something even more crazier. Data crunching using AI. I know a lot of you people want to learn how to use data crunching using AI. Do you guys want to know it? Yes. Do you guys want to know how you can use AI inside of your Excel sheets, how you can do data analysis using AI without writing a single line of code and everything around it? I told you the best of the stuff is kept to the end. The last 15 minutes is what we are doing right now of this session. After this, we will have a lunch break, but this is something that you can't miss out on. Okay, let's get right inside of it. The first one is data analysis using AI inside of an Excel sheet. What do I mean by that? So let's say you have data like this, okay? You have a Excel sheet data, and on this, right, you want to basically merge all this data and put it here. And you don't know what the formula is, because if you are like me, you don't remember Excel formulas. So every time there's a task that needs to be done, you go to YouTube, look for what the formula could be, learn the formula, and then execute things. Not anymore if you have AI under your hood. Well, we would be using an extension again called as Numerous, which I have already enabled, and Funny will share the link with you guys as well, right? It's a free one that you can get started with. And once you have Numerous, right, which I've installed on my Excel, which is an extension, like I told you. Funny, you can share it as well. I can simply click on generate formula, which is right here, and can literally explain what I want. Merge the data that is present on F2, G2, H2, I2, and J2 and add spaces between them. That's merge the formula that is in F2, G2, H2, I2, and J2 and add spaces between them. That's all. I explain in plain text of what I want. I can simply click on generate formula. And you know what? I don't even have to break my head. It has generated a formula. I can simply click on insert into cell and it should automatically insert, and look at that, guys. The formula is inserted. The formula is written by AI. I can simply drag and drop and I'm pretty much done. Now, obviously, it's a very simple example of concatenation. The reason why I showed a simple example is because I don't want to scare you people by showing complex examples of VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and everything else, because not everybody knows about it. So it's fair, right? But there is something else that this crazy tool can do today with AI inside of Google Sheets. And you know what that is to repeat basic tasks that you need to do over and over again. For example, there are a bunch of reviews here. You can see this. And let's say your boss has given you a task of reading each one of the review and mentioning it if it is positive, negative, or what is that. And you don't have, you have to go through literally 500 reviews here. It will take you forever. But you know what? AI can help you with that. I can just say is equal to NAI, which is numerous AI, and I can write a prompt. Go through the review and tell me if it's positive or negative. I just wrote a prompt, comma, in plain text, and I put the cell where the data is present, and that's it. I wrote a prompt for a data inside of a cell, and look at that. It says positive. It read the review and it said positive. Now I can simply drag and drop. It will do the activity in batch with the power of Excel and can read through all of these reviews and can say positive or negative or whatnot. How crazy is this? How absolutely bonkers is this? This is the kind of stuff you can do all using AI. And you know what? You don't really have to stop here, right? This was just numerous AI, which Funny has already shared the link for. And again, we'll share all the links towards the end with all of you people. What if I tell you, you could also convert data, like do data analysis like you're a data scientist without knowing anything about it, without knowing how to write a single line of code. And you know what? You can actually do that using tools like Claude. For example, let's say I have a big data set, okay? Your manager has actually given you a lot of data and you said, look, analyze this and tell me the data. For example, this is an Excel sheet of Bangalore house prices. And let's say you're working for some real estate company and they've given you Bangalore house prices CSV. And they've asked you to analyze the data. And you don't know how to write, I don't know, you don't know how to write Python to analyze the data. But AI can. So I just upload the data here and I say something like this. You are an expert data scientist who has knack for analyzing data. Go through the data, go through the CSV file that I've shared below, analyze the whole data, and actually convert this into an interactive dashboard so that I can analyze the data in a much faster way with visualizations and everything around it. That is the task that I want you to do. So act like an expert data scientist. So I uploaded a CSV of data, which is Bangalore house prices. And I just said, act like an expert data scientist. That's all I said. And you know what? AI is smart enough to analyze the data, write code, and build. Look at this. It's writing JavaScript at this point of time, right? It will go through the whole CSV of data, analyze all the data. Once it understands all the data, it will literally translate this into a crazy, crazy visualization as well, all for us. And it's literally doing that. If it throws an error, right, it will figure it out itself. That's the crazy part about it. If it throws an error, it'll be like, no problem, I'll figure it out. And it will solve the problem all for us in some time as well. And that is what it is doing right now. So let it do its job. Let's give it some time for it to be able to figure out. It's doing a lot of analysis on our behalf right now. By the way, as it is doing, right? It is still doing its job. So let's give it some time as it does the job. And maybe we will come back to it once it finishes the task, because it's going to take about 5 to 10 minutes to do it. So you will be blown away by the output. And I can tell you for certain, with certainty, right? It started to write code already for the dashboard right now. You can see this. It has analyzed the data. It has started to write the code to literally build out the dashboard right now. How crazy is this? Now, as it is doing its job, we're not going to sit ducks and wait for it. Let it finish its job. We're going to do something fun. And that is, what if I told you generative AI is not just about text? Like I said, there are insane things that you can do with AI, like with a lot of images, with a lot of videos and everything around it. You know what? The next session after the lunch break is all about that, where you will literally learn how to build a video like this.
Where the frost bites sharp and the stars ignite, a palace blooms in the endless white. Arctic lotus, a dream so rare, luxury whispers through the crystal air. The fire hums, the silence sings, northern lights wear golden rings.
Guys, the whole video that you just saw is generated using AI. The whole thing, the music, everything around it. And we're going to be teaching you how to build a video like this and using a bunch of these AI tools after the lunch break. So make sure you don't miss out on that. It's going to be absolutely wild. And while I say that, we just got AI to finish our dashboard. Look at this. We gave it a bunch of data and it literally built out the whole dashboard for us. How crazy is this? The properties, the pricing, the graphs and charts, which are completely customized as well, so that you can play with them. And the crazy part is I can just publish this and I can share it with anyone as well. The data contained 13,000 properties from Bangalore real estate markets. And it literally built out this whole dashboard all by itself in like, I don't know, 5 minutes, I guess. Yeah, literally in like 5 minutes. It doesn't show the timing, but that is what it managed to do in 5 minutes. Right? With that being said, let's do something fun to end the session with. How about we make some music using AI? Guys, right after this, I'm going to pass on the baton to Funny, where he will give you the resource documents, the prompts, and everything around it before we break for the lunch break. So make sure you don't drop off as of yet. But what if we end the day with something fun? What if I told you with AI, you can literally create music? And for that, we use a tool called as suno.com. And on Suno, I'm going to share the link of this tool as well. I can quickly come to create right here, and I can literally give a prompt to it. Okay, which we're going to do just in a while. Okay, and I just need to describe a song. So I'm going to describe a song something like this. Make a song similar to Coldplay, dedicating to all the tens of thousands of people who have just attended the session 1 of the 2-day generative AI mastermind by Outskill. They've dedicated their whole like good 18 hours. They promised to dedicate their 18 hours to learn AI. So I want you to make a song to encourage them to attend the whole 2 days so that they can truly get started to become an AI generalist. It might not allow me, frankly, because the prompt is too long. Okay, it's not allowing me because the prompt is too long. So I have to shorten it. Okay, let's start typing this actually. Make a Coldplay style song dedicated to people who just finished session 1 of 2-day AI mastermind by Outskill. Congratulate them and give them wishes and power to attend all of 16 hours of sessions. Okay, that's the prompt. I simply click on create and that's it. Look at the side. You will see that 2 new songs will get started. It is starting to generate 2 new songs. Okay, I can also say, make it, okay, you know what? I can say Hindi song in AR Rahman style. Okay, this is one more I'm trying. Let's see what it comes up with. Look at this. We have the English songs ready. Let's play and see what's happening. Guys, this is a song that just got generated by AI. It's buffering right now. Let's give it 2 seconds for it to buffer well. And let's play it again. You can see it is buffering right now because it's creating the song on the fly right now. It is still buffering. You can see this. It's going round and round because it's generating a song. Let's try playing this. It will also buffer. I know this. Okay, as it's finishing up, right? I can play something that was done some time back because this is already done.
You lit the night with
All
a
generated using
curious
AI.
flame, chasing the stars, rewriting the game. Pages of code, dreams in your
And looks like I see this dot, so I'm gonna play this one
building the
this time.
future.
Looks like it is done with the 3 minutes. So let's play the one that we just created.
You've climbed the hill, but there's more to see. A spark ignites in your circuitry. Dreams take shape with every line. The future's yours, but you've awaited this mind's one session down. You've crossed the line. 16 hours, a mountain tall, but you've got the strength to conquer it all.
My God, I have goosebumps right now. Anyways, let's play this Hindi one right now. Let's see what it did. By the way, the lyrics are right here. Guys, as I play the rest of the song, I'm opening up the chat to everyone. You can also change your chat to everyone and let me know how was today's experience of session 1 of this 2 days of AI Mastermind. Obviously, I'm gonna come back tomorrow again to do a session again. But change your settings to everyone as you drop a reply and let me know what you think of today's session.
तुमने तो कर दिया कमाल, सपनों को दिया एक नया हाल। सेशने कब जीत का चाल, जहां रोशनी वहां तुम्हारा माल। छोड़ दिए दर के साए, सपने बनाए, नए रास्ते लाए। ओ मास्टरमाइंड के सितारों, उम्मीद के तुम हो सहारों।
How crazy! How crazy is this, guys? We just generated a song in the fly in a few seconds, which is absolutely nuts. So, thank you for all those incredible messages. All those incredible. Somebody's like, I just joined. What just happened? So sorry you missed out on it. But very excited to host all of you people. This was Suno. You know, the one final thing that I wanted to share before you guys actually move on was something which is very, very cool. And that is, I wanted to share you guys an app that we are building. It's called Flick, right? And right now you can play with the app. Funny will share the app link with you guys. For all the people who always want to keep yourself updated with AI, right? This app has a bunch of micro courses that you can learn about new AI tools, new AI workflows, and everything around it, like in the real format. It's called as Flick. It is in the early stage of launch right now, but I thought we should share it with you people so that a few of you guys can leverage the app as well. So that you can continue to learn there as well. I've shared the link with you guys in the chat as well. And we are also trying to get you the first month for free because the product is still under building. We're trying to get you the first month for free, which we're gonna share the promo code in the next 2-3 days so that you can play with the first month for free. But the app is under building, but you can play with the app and tell us what you think about it, and that is Flick. So guys, as we started today, it has been quite insane, right? We started with what generative AI is. We played with the power of transformer. We played magic prompt formula. We explored a bunch of models. We explored open router and eventually built our own AI toolkit by exploring more than 15 different AI apps. I hope you, all of you guys, are feeling super duper accomplished. Are you guys feeling accomplished? Drop a heart in the chat, I mean in the reaction, if you guys are feeling accomplished just by finishing first session of 2 days of generative AI mastermind. Today is only 50% done. There's 50% more to go, and tomorrow there is going to be more as well. With that being said, if you guys truly enjoyed what I taught you, and you think that this was helpful and you want to continue to learn, essentially I have something free that would be super helpful for me as well. I have a request for all of you people. It's completely free for you people, but will be super useful for you people as well. I recently started a YouTube channel to teach 1 billion people on AI with my content. Funny is going to share the link of my YouTube. There you will see a lot of AI content actually, like you saw Nano Banana. I also make updates on videos on AI, on what's happening, AI updates and everything around it. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. It's completely free of cost. You will stay ahead with every video that I drop once every week. It's completely free of cost for you. But if you think my content was useful, you can consider subscribing. And you know what? If I get 20K new subscribers on YouTube by tomorrow, if you guys go and just subscribe on YouTube, I'm going to unlock a very cool bonus for you people as I come back tomorrow. Right? And that will definitely leave you speechless. With that being said, thank you so much, folks. Thank you so much for showing up on the session. I'm going to see all of you guys tomorrow. I hope so. And we're going to have a blast of a time. I'm pretty certain. And tomorrow, we're going to take it to the next level with AI agents, building tools, and everything around it. So it's going to be super duper fun. But the session after lunch break is crazy as well, where you learn about video, how to make videos, how to vibe code to build products, and whatnot. But with that being said, thank you for giving the time. I wish you guys all the best, and over to you, Funny.
Thank you so much, Weber, for setting the stage for this batch of the mastermind. Thank you so much. Folks, with that being said, we are done with the session one of the AI mastermind. And when Weber asked all of you to drop in how you felt in this particular session, the chat, of course, blowed away. But I was looking at all the comments that came in, and I'm truly happy the way all of you went ahead and consumed everything that was taught to you in the first session itself. What we are going to be doing right now is we will take a quick lunch break, but before we break for lunch, I have a few surprises that I will be dropping in on the chat that all of you can go ahead and explore during the lunch break as well, right? But like I said, this was just the very first session of the mastermind. Today, the entire day is going to go on till 7 p.m. IST. We have two more sessions that are lined up after the lunch break. Right after this, Shantanu is going to come in. He is a creative director, he's super incredible when it comes to creating images and videos and stories using all of these AI tools. That is the session that we will be getting into right after the lunch break. And then you will all also, how many of you would want to learn how you can go ahead and build websites, landing pages, and all of that without writing a single line of code? Give me a thumbs up as a reaction if that is something that you would love to do. You've already seen a lot of potential that can be unlocked with all of these AI tools. And after the lunch break, we are going to take it one level above. But before we break for lunch, I have a couple of surprises again for everybody. And these are surprises that are going to come in the form of resources to all of you so that you can keep or take down notes from everything that happened in the first session as well, right? But when Webhub asked all of you to drop in how the mastermind is going for all of you, I absolutely loved looking at the responses that all of you put in on the chat. I want to ask all of you, right? You all got this opportunity to attend this mastermind either by seeing an ad of it and then you went ahead and enrolled into it. You might have seen it either on Facebook, or you might have seen it on Instagram, or you might have gone ahead and seen it as part of YouTube, because some YouTube influencers did partner with us and we were happy to go ahead and give out a few hundred seats to them so that they can spread this word to their audiences as well. And that is how all of you gotten a chance to attend this mastermind over this weekend. I also know that a lot of you have gotten this opportunity by getting referred to this mastermind from your friends or your colleagues or your managers who have probably attended this mastermind previously. Now, I spoke about the larger vision at Outskill that we are chasing, which is to get to 100 million plus people globally over the next 3 years. And it's so important to do this because there is a huge gap in terms of what is happening with generative AI and how much awareness people are getting about all of this. And I want to ask all of you at this point of time, if you are having a wonderful time, if you feel that the 16 hours that you have committed to, of which we have spent 3 hours until now, if that is going in a valuable direction, I want to ask all of you, can you think of one friend or one colleague of yours who would also benefit by attending this particular mastermind absolutely for free? Drop in yes on the chat if you are able to think of that one friend or that one colleague or your manager probably, or the founder of your organization probably, or your son or daughter, even though they are in school or college and you think learning generative AI is going to be important for them. I love that. I love that. Here's what we have built out for everybody, right? You can go ahead and share this experience with your friends, with your colleagues, with your family members whoever it is that you want to invite into this mastermind for the next iteration of it, you can go ahead and spread this word to them by gifting this entire mastermind by clicking on the link that I've shared on the chat box. It is going to be absolutely free for them, and you can go ahead and invite as many of your colleagues and friends as you may want to. But I just have one request. Just because we have made it free for the other person to come and learn like how you are learning this weekend, please do not share it with people who do not have a similar mindset as you. Even though you're sharing this opportunity for free with others, we would want them to consider this with the same seriousness as you when they attend this mastermind. So this is the link that all of you can click on. It's again a product that we have built without writing a single line of code. When you open it, you're going to see a beautiful message like this. You are essentially going to be seeing a beautiful page like this, where you will find a message like this one. I hope all of you are able to hear me. Give me a thumbs up as a reaction if you are able to hear me, and if you are able to see my screen as well. Perfect. Just wanted to do that quick check. But once you open this particular link, you will find a message that is already put in over here. All that you need to do is click on copy message, and that will get copied to your clipboard. And you can go ahead and either share it on LinkedIn, or you can share it on your WhatsApp groups. If let's say there is a WhatsApp group that you have with your college mates, you can go ahead and share it there. If you have a WhatsApp group with all of your colleagues from your office, you can go ahead and share it there and let them know what you are doing this weekend and what they could do the next weekend, because we will be conducting one more iteration of this the next weekend before we wrap up for this entire year. And you could also share this in the WhatsApp groups of your communities. Let's say you're staying in a gated community, you could go ahead and share it there as well. And what's going to happen is all of your friends can go ahead and fill this particular form if they want to participate in the next iteration of this mastermind. It's pretty simple to go ahead and do this. Let us say I get this form. I'm going to fill up my details on the form, and they will be able to join all the required channels for that. Will you all go ahead and spread this word? Now, just to iterate a few things, somebody, when we opened the chat box sometime back, mentioned that nothing valuable has been covered so far. It's only promotion of different channels that is happening. And when I read that message, I was like, what are we promoting? Of course, we are promoting our own brand, which is Outskill, because through the promotion of Outskill, we want to get to 100 million plus people and help all of them learn AI. And everything that we have shared with you so far are all resources that can help you go ahead and continue to learn after this mastermind. Now, if there is anybody who feels that we are wasting people's time by doing this extensive training, you can happily drop off the call and you don't have to join back after the lunch break. But I want people to take this in the right spirit, because getting to 100 million plus people all across the globe, while it is important, it is not easy for us to do it on our own. There's a lot of spend that goes into marketing. There's a lot of influencer connections that we have to work with. Lots of this for us to be able to teach the world AI. If you are able to help us, it's going to be a partnership between you and us in terms of providing this kind of opportunity to a lot more people across the globe. I love the fact that a lot of you are going ahead, connecting to this vision of ours, realizing the importance of it, and going ahead and sharing it with others. Of course, I think I've been very, very honest and upfront with the fact that this mastermind is to allow people to get started with their journey of learning and implementing generative AI. It's a continuous field. There is a lot of updates, lot of progress that is still happening. And that is the reason why we have created these communities, and we keep pushing content out to help people stay updated beyond of this as well. But if anybody feels that we are selling ourselves, well, that is, I do not know how or what I would want to say about that. But having said this, here are all of the resources from session one that just got completed. I'm putting it in on the chat. In fact, what I will do is, we are stepping into the lunch break right now. The next session starts exactly at 2 p.m. IST. Shantanu is going to be your next mentor. Now, you can all give me a heart if this sounds exciting to you, that some of you would have actually seen the movies that have been co-directed by Shantanu on Netflix and on Amazon Prime. He has worked on some top class movies like Uri, for example. He has worked with some of the top Bollywood stars, and now he's running his own agency through which they are working on a project of rebranding Bharat, rebranding how people look at India, all with AI. I have of course personally attended Shantanu's sessions previously, and it will blow your mind for you when you end up seeing the capability of generative AI when it comes to producing images and videos. So anything that you're able to imagine as of today, you can bring it to life. We will continue on the same link from 2 p.m. IST. Is that clear? Give me a thumbs up if that is clear. What I will do when all of you go ahead to take your lunch is I'm going to continue to play some music on this song, so you don't have to drop off. But in case you're joining in from your lap, most of you are of course joining in from your laptop, you can feel free to plug in your laptop to the power source so that it gets charged up for the next session. It's going to be an intense evening as well as we step into it. But it's 1:30 p.m. IST right now. I'll put a timer of 30 minutes. We will all come back in exactly 30 minutes for the next session at 2 p.m. IST. You don't have to drop off, but even if you are dropping off, join the same link by 1:55 p.m. IST, and I will be there to welcome you once again. Until then, I'll play some music. I'll also drop in all of the links that we have put out so far on the chat so that you can go ahead and access these links during the lunch break as well. All of it is in one message. The LinkedIn pledge generator, the same tool that I spoke about earlier, is there. The link for all of you to go ahead and gift this mastermind to your friends, to your colleagues, that is there on the chat. If you have missed the community link that I had shared earlier, both the community links are on the chat. One is for non-techies and the other one is for techies. The YouTube channel where we put out content, and also the complete resources of session 1 is on the chat, right? Go ahead, take your lunch break, come back for another exciting session from 2 p.m. IST, and we will continue from there. Until then, let me play some music. Don't ask me for the playlist because all of the music that I will be playing is all AI generated, of course. A few people are asking me where I get this energy from. It's because of all this love that you are putting out. Absolutely because of that. And I hope you come back with equal energy after the lunch break. There you go. I will see you all exactly at 2 p.m.
Interesting trivia facts about Tom Cruise. One real name, Tom Cruise's full name is Thomas Cruise Mayweather. His breakout role.
His breakout role was in the 1980s film Risky Business, where he famously danced in his underwear to Bob Seger's all-time rock and roll. All-time rock and roll. All-time rock and roll. All-time rock and roll. Cruise has been nominated for 3 Academy Awards throughout his career. For Born on the 4th of July, 1989. Jerry Maguire. I'm Magnolia. Magnolia. Magnolia.
Known for performing many of his own stunts. For example, in the Mission Impossible series, he has done everything from hanging off buildings to flying helicopters. 5. Scientology. Tom Cruise is a prominent advocate for the Church of Scientology and has been one of its most famous and outspoken members for decades. 6. He's a pilot. Cruise is a certified pilot and has flown in a variety of aircraft, including jets, helicopters, and even the World War II aeroplane he flew in Top Gun Maverick.
7.
personal life, Cruise has been married 3 times to actresses Mimi Rogers, Nicole Kidman, and Katie Holmes. 8 box office king, his movies have grossed billions worldwide. Mission Impossible Fallout was one of the most successful films of his career. In 2017, Cruise set a world record, the most stunts performed in a single movie, surpassing his own previous record in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Cruise is actively involved in various charitable organizations, particularly those supporting children and helping with disaster relief efforts. Tom Cruise has been nominated for 3 Academy Awards throughout his career, for Born on the 4th of July, 1989, Jerry Maguire, and Magnolia. Cruise is not Republican. For Cruise is a prominent advocate for the Church of Scientology that has been one of its most famous and outspoken members for decades, since he's a pilot. Cruise set a world record.
City lights like diamonds blink on tired streets. Honking horns play symphonies where chaos meets. Move like shadows on a neon painted stage. In this moonlit traffic, let's turn another page. Morning coffee symphonies rise with the dawn. Busy bees in their carpool just carry on. Street lights fade, but dreams we've had are still surreal. In this moonlit traffic, our secrets they conceal. Lost in night's parade of infinite allure. Roads that intertwine like veins we roam for sure. Midnight whispers guide us through the urban sprawl. Every light a story etched upon the wall. Billboards scream with faces we don't recognize. Every mile a memory within our eyes. In the rear view, a mirage of what we left behind. In this moonlit traffic, freedom's what we find. Silent radios play the songs of yesteryear. Windows down the wind, our navigator here. Tunnel visions blur the lines of space and time. Headlights beam the path to where we'll finally climb. Lost in night parade of infinite allure. Roads that intertwine like veins we roam for sure. Midnight whispers guide us through the Walked these halls 1,000 times, felt the silence, read the signs, hiding shadows, biting tongues. I thought I'd change, I'd fit, I was used to it. I tried to fit inside your world, bent myself but broke instead. Every whisper, every lie kept me hanging in this rope. Now I know what I feel, the way I feel. Why did I stay in the games you played? But now I'm gone, I see I don't belong, I just stayed too long. I played along, felt the weight of staying strong. Every promise wore me thin, still I stayed and let you in. I tried to fit inside your world, bent myself but broke instead. Every whisper, every lie kept me hanging in this rope. Now I know what I feel, the way I feel. Why did I stay in the games you played? But now I'm gone, I see I don't belong, I just stayed too long. I just stayed too long. I see it now, it's crystal clear. I was just a ghost to you. No more waiting, no more pain. I'm not afraid to walk away, I just stayed too long. Way too long. Now I know why I feel the way I feel. Why did I stay in the games you played? But now I'm gone, I see I don't belong, I just stayed too long. No, I just stayed too long. Now I'm gone, won't prove myself, just too long. I will find a place to belong. I just stayed too long, but now I'm gone, won't prove myself. If it alone, I will find a place to belong. deep, let the ash settle like snow on the street. Who cares if it's fleeting, who cares if it's wrong? Not every chorus needs a verse to belong. Welcome to nowhere, headlights on, living like the punchline of a half-written song. We're stuck on repeat, stuck on repeat stuff, but somehow all the stars line up. We're stuck on repeat, stuck on repeat stuck, but somehow all the stars line up. We're stuck on repeat, we're stuck on repeat, we're stuck on repeat. Welcome to nowhere.
No more borders, no more fear. Alien brothers, you belong here. No more borders, no more fear. Alien brothers, you belong here. No more borders, no more fear. Alien brothers, you belong here. No more borders, no more fear. Alien brothers, you belong here. You belong here. You belong here. No more borders, no more fear. Alien brothers, you belong here. No more borders, no more fear. Alien brothers, you belong here. No more borders, no more fear. Yeah, 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 yeah. Systems broke, people choke, living check to check. World's a mess, more stress, what did you expect? Top dogs feast while the streets can't catch a break. Time to wake up, see the game for what's at stake. Stand up, rise up, no time for tears. Real talk, straight walk through these twisted years. One hand washes the other, that's how it goes. You reap what you sow, that's how it flows. Politicians talking, but their words are cheap. While folks out here grinding, barely getting sleep. Bank accounts empty, landlord at the door. Time to flip the script, change the rules of war. The system ain't broken, it's running just fine. For those who designed it, drawing every line. But we see the truth now behind the facade. Time to rewrite rules that they thought was law. Look left, look right, same struggle, different face. Race to the bottom's got us stuck in this place. But strength in numbers, it's the ancient code. Share the load, or watch the whole thing explode. They say pull yourself up, but they cut all the ropes. Keep us fighting each other while they count their notes. Education's priced out, healthcare's for the rich. Time to break it down and build a system that fits. Stand up, rise up, no time for tears. Real talk, straight walk through these twisted years. One hand washes the other, that's how it goes. You reap what you sow, that's how it flows. Cold world out building bridges while they build their fences. Time to make moves, no more pretenses. Power to the people, break down defenses. Tear down the old way, build something new. System change coming long overdue.
See, yeah. Mama, no go judge me, no go judge me, yeah. I dey rise, I no go fall, I come from the bottom, now I dey fall, yeah. Mama, no go judge me, mama, no go judge me, mama, no go judge me.
They never believe I they sleep for the street. Rain they fall longer, they chop my feet. I no get place to rest my head, but I still they dream, no time for bed. Yeah. Them call me failure, them say I no fit. But I they hustle, I no go quit. Guitar for hand, my soul they cry. Them see the struggle, but I still they try. From the ground I rise, rain don't fall, but I still they shine. I dey pray, I dey fight. Now see me now, I go take my time. No go judge me, no sabi the pain. No go judge me, I no go break. Them go hate, them go talk, but I dey alright. No go judge me, make you hold your side. No go judge me, no sabi my fight. No go judge me, I no go break. Them go hate, them go talk, but I dey alright. No go judge me, make you hold your side. I sabi hunger, I sabi pain. I sabi waiting, it mean to the rain. Them see me fall, them laugh my name. Now them they see me, then they shout my fame. From the street I rise like smoke. Now my hustle they pay, now that provoke. I no go lie, I no go forget the past. Now I they shine, I they move so fast. From the ground I rise, rain don't fall, but I still they shine. I dey pray, I dey fight. Now see me now, I go take my time. No go judge me, no sabi the pain. No go judge me, I no go break. Them go hate, them go talk, but I dey alright. No go judge me, make you hold your side. No go judge me, no sabi my fight. No go judge me, I no go break. Them go hate, them go talk, but I dey alright. No go judge me, make you hold your side. Them never see when I dey cry. Them never know when I dey pray. But today I dey run the race. Baba God don't bless my grace. I no go forget my days when I dey beg for grace. Now I dey pop, now my music dey space. I no go stop, I go slay the pain. No go judge me, no sabi the pain. No go judge me, I no go break. Them go hate, them go talk, but I dey alright. No go judge me, make you hold your side. No go judge me, no sabi my fight. No go judge me, I no go break. Them go hate, them go talk, but I dey alright. No go judge me, make you hold your side. No go judge me, no go judge me. I come from the bottom, now I live my life. It go be alright when I talk. I know sir, I dey rise, yeah. We met on the moon. You were dancing in the dark, feeling confused. Didn't know if it was right. You texted me in the middle of the night. Didn't make much sense, but I think I got it right. Oh, what a feeling I've got inside. Feeling I've got inside. You took me to your place. Can't stop laughing in your arms. Day after days, something growing in your mind. dancing in the dark, feeling confused, didn't know if it was right. Oh, what a feeling I've got inside. Oh, what a feeling I've got inside. Could it be the feeling of love? 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 For the first time, I think I'm falling in love with you, with you, oh girl, with you, with you, oh girl. It is the morning of my life again, and the wind upon my back seems to whisper, why go home when you're free as life? But the blackbird flies from the garret in the town where Bruegel lived, and a tear of blood runs down the ivory beak, while the evil men rewrote history. When the blackbird sings, when the blackbird sings, let him bring us peace. Now he's standing guard on a sandy beach somewhere, and the troops are coming off the boats. They're here from across the waves, and the 1,000 planes prepared to bring in the final assault from the air. A child's thin weep through wires invisible to her are conquered by the noise. When the blackbird sings, let him bring us peace. Bring us peace. Bring us peace. And the blackbird flown before was always there, but never overseen, like the coins that float upon the blows of the lover's sighs, but the bones of the legend beneath her gorgeousness. Just an old wives' tale who'd believe in love. They place their trust in God and in guns. When the blackbird sings, let him bring us peace. Bring us peace. Bring us peace. And the blackbird who precedes a child's thin weep through wires invisible to her are conquered by the noise. When the blackbird tires, let him rest his wings. Let him give us peace. When the
chase you like I did when we were kids. I ran, you hid, strawberry lemonade, no lids.
Young summer days on my mind when we were freckle kissed 1,000 times, freckle kissed 1,000 times, freckle kissed 1,000 times, 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 times. Down at the oak we carved our names, turned all the clocks back but they never came, spitting verses and making rhymes, freckle kissed 1,000 times, freckle kissed 1,000 times. Sun-kissed freckles on your nose, oak tree, pine, daisy and rose, freckle kissed 1,000 times, freckle kissed 1,000 times, freckle kissed. Kissed, kissed, kissed.
All right, everyone. I hope everyone is back on the call as we are resuming from the lunch break. Drop in the word back on the chat if you are back from the lunch break. Perfect. Someone says my voice is not audible enough. Are you all able to hear me well? Doing a quick tech check once again. Morning, everything was fine until now. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. 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 I get the assurance that all of you are able to hear me well and see me well. Welcome back after the lunch break for yet another exciting session on image and video generation with AI without, of course, having to be, creative experts. Wonderful. Okay, let me close the chat. My laptop is slowing down with all of the messages that are coming in. And I see that a lot of people are still joining back, but let me set context for what this session is going to be all about and how or what are we going to be spending time on for the remaining part of the day today. So in the morning, we spent about 3.5 hours until now, and we learned a lot about the foundations of generative AI models. We learned about the 5-step process that all of the text models like ChatGPT, like Claude, like DeepSeek, how do all of these AI models generate the outputs that they do? We spoke about the 5-step process. We went through a lot of prompting techniques as well to make sure that the outputs that we get from these AI models are all the more better. We also understood where the world is heading to, and we understood that all of us have to upskill ourselves and change our mindset from being specialists to people who have a broad set of skills as well. And Vaibhav, while covering that, did mention that through this mastermind, we are all trying to become something. Now, quickly on the chat, can you all drop in? What is it that we are trying to become through this mastermind? What is it that we are all trying to become through this mastermind? Absolutely. We are all trying to become AI generalists. Rather than being specialists in our own fields, we realized that with all of this technology evolving, we should look at growing our skills across multiple domains. And then we went ahead and saw that a lot of generative AI tools exist today, which are tools that we can use just